Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and my name is Nora. I'm really happy to see you guys and really happy to know how about you guys you're doing. So if you like the videos that I make, please give me a thumbs up, share this video, comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. And please guys, thank you so much. I just want to say thank you so much to those people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So just keep doing and keep showing me the love. Thank you. So today I'll be making this video. It's a part 2 from the story that I make why I ran away from home and reasons that gave me to leave my home to go to Kampala, start working. So reaching in Kampala, it was quite easy, but I thought things would go smoothly the way I thought. When people go to Kampala, they find a job, they become rich, they become whatever they want to be. So me, that's how I thought it would go for me. But when I reached in Kampala, the people who gave me shelter in Kampala, the man who gave me shelter wanted me to get married to him. I was young and I wasn't ready for any kind of relationship. I didn't know anything about marriage. I didn't know anything about love. All I knew I had a baby. And that baby that I had, the father is even denying, saying that I'm lying. He never slept with me. He never drugged me. Which my mom was busy accusing me at home. If you don't know the father, who is the father? If you don't know the father, you have to leave my house. If you want to stay in this house, you have to contribute something. You have to work for everything in this house that you be eating, the soap that you be using to wash your baby's clothes. So I worked and I did everything at home. And I was being beaten up all the time. My mom would come back drunk. She would start arguing, insulting me, calling me you're good for nothing. That made me feel so bad and feel like I'm really nothing. But as a strong person, I told myself, no, I'll not allow this to happen to me. I'm somebody and I have to be the person that I want to be. If mom thinks I'm nobody in this house, I need to get out of this home and go out there to become that person that my mom wanted me to be. My mom used to compare me to my elder sister. She told me, you see, she's very intelligent, she's smart, she didn't get pregnant at a young age like you. What she told me so many things that made me feel so bad and feel so guilty. Every time that I would do something, my mom would never appreciate. Yes, I love her. I love my mom with all my heart. I'm not going to lie about that. But what I went through, I know she did all that to me because she was so angry with me. And in fact, that the man denied the child. And I was also just there. She even refused me going back to school. So everything was just, I felt bad and I felt so bad. Being treated so bad. My mom would beat me all the time. I reached the time I got tired of the life I was living, so I left. And I was in Kampala. I found myself in Kampala. Working in Kampala, I got a job. The sister to a man who gave me shelter helped me find a job, and I started working at first I was working at a chaotic small place where they sell local food. So you move around with the food on the street, you go selling food. But every man that you take food to wants to touch you. If you try to show them that you don't want what they're doing, sometimes they'll not pay you money for food. So everyone, even a person who doesn't even, I don't even know how to say this, but I felt very small of myself and I felt so little of myself. I felt being insulted by men. So I got tired of that. I told this lady, you know what, can you help me find another job? I can't walk around men. I don't want any man to tell me anything. Because I've already told her my story, I told her everything about me. So she was like, okay, I understand. You're still young. You don't understand this thing of working in the industry where there is so many men and you're not even used about anything. She got me a job where when people have dirty laundry, you go doing laundry for people around their houses, they call you, you go do laundry. So because she gave them their number, they will call her. I'll go there, work for them. If I earn some money, I'll also share with her, because she's the one who used to connect me with them. I didn't know anyone. So when she connected me to them, I started working. There is this home that I was working in. The lady told me, you know what, why don't you cook lunch here and you wait for me until the evening, I come back, you take care of my child. She had a son, and the son used to come back every 6 p.m. in the evening from school. So I had to take care of him whenever the mom is not around. So that was extra paying. That was like 6,000 a day. So, and I accepted. I started working. So I'll go do laundry to other people's homes, and I'll come and I'll stay at her home. I'll cook food. So I was able to get lunch at home where I was being given shelter. I'll eat dinner from there and sleep there. But I'll come with my clothes where I do laundry. I wash my clothes also in these people's homes. So one day at one of those homes, I met this girl who was working as a housemaid. Her name was Grace. I remember she was quite really kind to me. She was a Westerner. So this girl told me, don't you get tired of going door to door doing a laundry for people? Your hand, I told her, my dear, my hands are even hurting me, but I don't have anything to do. I have no choice, but because I need job, I have to do this. So she told me, I know someone who is looking for a maid. Are you interested? I told her, why? I'm really interested. So she told me I'll talk to her and see what she says. I was like, okay. So one day I went back home. I remember that I went back home late. The lady whom I take care of son, she came back very late that day, and she even gave me extra. It was 10,000. I went home. I gave them 5,000. I also remained with 5,000. So I went to sleep because I was so tired. And this guy is also, when I went to sleep for them, they were still awake. So one of them came to check on me, and she went back. She told them she's asleep. So when they came back, so one of the girls was sharing the conversation with their dad. So their dad asked them, what were you guys talking about with your brother? And I heard the lady telling the father that their brother wanted to kick me out because I refused to get married to him. But their father said, but you who wants this girl to get married to your brother, can't you see that she's still a young girl? Can't you see what your young sisters are facing into their marriage? You as an elder person in this family, you haven't yet gotten married. So why are you pushing this little girl to go get married to your brother? And she went on and told her father that because brother is the one who gave her shelter here, so she had to get married to him. Brother loves him. So the father told her, the girl doesn't love him. She doesn't even know anything about love. She was only here in Kampala to work. So why don't you take her as your young sister? The lady was like, no, we had to send her away. So the father was like, yeah, you guys are the one who brought her here, so do whatever you decide. I woke up that day, and the next day in the morning, very sad and confused, not knowing what I'll do. I went home. I went to this place where I used to work. That day, I did laundry in 2 houses. Grace told me, why are you so sad today? I just told her, I don't feel myself. Maybe I should just go back to the village. She told me, why are you going back to the village? I told you we have to talk to this lady. I told her, you spoke to her. She was like, yes, I spoke to her. This lady wants to meet you. And I told myself, oh my God, thank you, God. I was so grateful that day. And I knew that God, wherever he is, he's watching over me. When Grace took me to this lady, I remember I met this lady. I didn't even know that it was her. So I remember the water. She poured water on her shop without accidentally, actually. So she was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Yet I have customers. So I told her, can I help you to clean? I cleaned for her. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. let me give you 1,000 for helping her. I told her, no, I just helped because you had so many customers. So Grace came and told her, Madam, she's the one that I told her. The lady was like, what? You mean this is the future maid that's going to work for me? Oh my God, I'm really being happy to meet someone who is so kind like this. Hey, how are you? I told her, I'm fine. What's your name? I told her, I'm Nora. She didn't even hear my name when she was like, you're Doreen. I was like, I don't want anyone to know my name. Actually, when I reached in Kampala, I wanted to use my usual name, Nora. But when I told this lady I'm called Nora, and for her, she took it like, you're Doreen. I was like, yes. So she was like, oh my God, Doreen, I'm so happy to meet you. Nice to meet you. What? Why? She was so happy. So she told me, why don't we go to my home today and start working tomorrow? Because she told me when we reach home, I'll tell you everything. But first, you're going to meet one of my stepdaughters. She'll be coming here from school to pick some things to go home. So go back to your home and pack up your clothes. You come. So I told her, you're not going to meet my relatives. She told me, relatives, I don't like relatives. If you're staying with your relatives, I don't like. I'd rather meet your parents. I was like, oh, if she meets my mom, my mom won't allow me to come back to work, but I'm going to my death row now if my mom finds out, because my mom was really looking for me, and I knew what would my mom do for me. Because I remember one day my mom beat me, and she was even sent to jail just for beating me up. I told this lady, okay. I went home that day. I packed my clothes. They were like, hey, Nora, what's going on? I told them, I actually met my relatives, so I have to leave. Connected with them. I found one of them at the market. They told me, where did you find your relative? I was like, I met one of them at the market. So I found out that one of my relative has a shop there at the market. So she told me I should go and stay with her. It's no good to stay with foreigners. I went on and I said thank you to them because they gave me shelter. I had to be grateful for what they did for me, and I never regretted that, because when a person gives you shelter and they don't even ask you for anything, you always have to be grateful. I was so grateful to them that even I even told myself, one day if I have something, or one day when I go there, when they're still there, I just want to say thank you to them, because they really did a good job to me, giving me a shelter first time reaching in Kampala. Besides of all, I don't mind whether that's in the past. I just want to say thank you to them. So I went to this lady's home. They were just like, okay, say hello to your family members, and it was nice getting to know you. So one of the sisters to the man who gave me shelter, who followed me, she was like, Nora, I know you. Since you ever came to our house, I know you. You're not that kind of person who knows how to lie. Tell me the truth. Are you going to your relative's house, or you got a job? I told her, Siri, since you're the only person that I talk to and someone who understands me, yes, I got a job. I found out that so she was like, you had the whole conversation that what we guys were talking about yesterday. I was like, yes, I know everything. She told me, why didn't you tell me? I just told her, no, I don't want to become between you guys in your family. And remember, you and your sister, you've been arguing because of me, so it's good if I leave. I don't want your family to break apart, so let me just leave. She was like, okay, take care of yourself and please behave. Here in Kampala, maids steal stuff from their bosses' houses. Don't be that kind of person. I told her, no, me, I'm not a thief, and I know the reason why I'm in Kampala. I said goodbye to her. I left. I never saw her again. We never contacted each other. So I went to this lady's house. She used to live outside of Kampala. The place was called Kasangati in Wakiso district. I went there. The house was so big. She had a farm. The compound was so big. The house was big. Everything. I first looked at the place. I was like, Nora, will you manage? Before even telling that to myself, she told me, first of all, in my home, I have 2 children, and I have my stepdaughter and my other niece. So the two of them, they were big girls, where that's one of them was at the age of 19, and the young one, the stepdaughter, we were in the same age, 15, both of us. So she told me, Benita, the one who was 15 was called Benta, and the other one was called Brenda. So she told me Brenda will be working in the house, like cooking. So Benta will be cleaning. You wash clothes and take care of the farm. I was like, okay, taking care of the birds at home, feeding them, cleaning the utensils for the birds, mixing the medicine in the birds' water. So that's what I used to do. She was a poultry farmer. So I'll take care of the birds at home, clean the house, collect eggs. So that was my job, to collect the eggs from the hen's house or the chickens around the house. I'll collect the eggs and put them in the tray, and I clean the house at the same time. So she told me that that's what you'll be doing, and I said yes. She told me I'll be paying you 20,000. At that time, 20,000 was, to me, I didn't see it as a problem, because I was only looking for a shelter. And after being settled in the place where I'm staying, I can tell her what I want. My goal was to go back to school. But when I started working for this lady, things again became so tough. Even though she treated me like her daughter, I felt at home, everything was going smoothly for me. I worked, we became friends, we became family, but I wasn't happy knowing that my daughter, I don't even know how she was doing. And I was so heartbroken not knowing how my child is doing while I was in Kampala. In September, I had a dream, a very terrible dream that even woke me when I was still crying. This dream, I saw my child, she was dead, and everyone was blaming me for her death. I woke up, I remember I cried, and when I sat on my bed, when the tears were coming out of my eyes, it was a dream, but I woke up when the tears were coming out of my eyes. I sat on my bed, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I told her, no, I cancel it in Jesus' name. I started praying in that minute, I started praying. I prayed with all my heart, because I never wanted anything to happen to my child. So when I woke up praying, and because it was even time for me to wake up, start doing my house chores, I woke up, I went to do the house chores during the school time, when my boss and her kids would go, first she'll go to work and the kids would go to school. They used to wake up at 5, so she'll be the one to prepare breakfast, and me, I'll be helping the kids to dress up, because they all used to go out at 5, because the kids used to study in Kampala, and they stay out of Kampala, so they will leave at home 5 to avoid that traffic jam to go to the city. So for me, I'll stay back home, but I was so worried. Every time, sometimes I could not even cook food for myself to eat, because I was so worried of my child. When the time reached, it was on December, I told her, you know what, I need to go home. I need to go to see my child. She told me, you have a child? I told her, yes. She told me, tell me your story. I told her my story. She was like, okay, you can go, because I understand how a mother feels about her child. She allowed me to go back home. So guys, today this is where the video will end. So if you want to watch the next video, please click the icon button on the left hand of your side to find a notification of the new videos that I'll be uploading. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment, and give me a thumbs up. Bye. Love you. Have a wonderful day. Mwah.